I do see them.
Fantastic. We put them on the spotlight.
Another baby.
There are several similar name in the attendees. If they could please, give us the new name, because we're not sure whether or not.
Hello, India. Fantastic. Good morning, in fact. All right, the conference room is there. I'm not sure if they can talk, but they can hear us. Give it up to the team. All right, everybody's ready?
Yeah.
Yes, we are ready.
Fired up.
Giddy up.
Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do, I am thrilled to be here. I just want to say how excited I am here with the best group of our founders in Boston. It is cold outside, but it's super hot inside here. And we are fired up. Today is a very special day. We are launching OStaff, our unpassive HR management solution and platform, something revolutionary. We hold a lot of pride for that, a lot of excitement. You will be able to see it firsthand. So I'm excited for you as well today. This is how we're going to play this. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. Whoever will be speaking, please say your name so we can recognize you. And we will go through first a video I'll play here on the screen behind me. That's an introduction to OStaff, and then we will go through the presentation. That's a traditional PowerPoint, just to give you an idea what the business plan for OStaff. I have some of the experts here. Some are virtually tuning in because of the CDC guidelines, specifically in Boston. We couldn't have a bigger crowd. Hopefully the next one will be much larger, and I hope you will stay safe with your family. So after that, we will go to a live demo. We will see the actual technology of OStaff that is AI driven for the first time. Also, previously we decided we're going to open it to just a few hand-selected founders to beta test it with us. We've changed our mind. As usual, we over-deliver. As of today, we're going to open it to 500 selected qualified founders. Wow! That is for free. It's enabled. And here's the good news. As of next week, early next week, every active founder of OFounders is going to have access to OStaff. Wow. So we always push it higher. All right. So let's play the video here. I'm going to see.
Wow.
That's how we do it. Thank you so much. Now, we are going to navigate some of the highlighted features in OSTAF. Perhaps I just want to thank our team. A huge thank you to everyone who's been a part of this long journey, but it paid off. The end result product is something to be proud of. And we are so delighted to bring that to you today. We've had to revamp it a few times. We've had obviously, like everything else, a few setbacks, challenges, but nothing will stop OnPassive and the OnPassive talented heroes in Hyderabad. They are talented. They are really dedicated and devoted to accomplish the mission. We are in debt, in gratitude for all of them. But it's also important to thank every founder, every single founder of you who supported the vision, who saw the vision early on and adapted that. I have no idea how could anybody would doubt OnPassive after today. If you still have any doubts, gotta have a doctor to check with. And if you have no idea or any idea how big and massive is OnPassive, I think today, be prepared to even stretch that bigger. We keep stacking the cool. The vision is broadening every day. I think sometimes we say the sky is the limit. As I always say, I'm going to see you at the very top where your ears will pop. And this is a physical, actual, scientific statement. I will prove it to you on the very next event, okay? That will be live, obviously. So get ready for even more goodies. I'm also very delighted and thankful for the key leaders and the Leadership Council that have been working tirelessly around the clock with us from everywhere. We couldn't do this without you. We also have a lot of gratitude for you. I want to thank the production company here. Everything is seamless, flawless, and I think everybody's set for success. Looks like a fun ride. We're going to begin by showing the PowerPoint. I believe it's somewhere here. And we're going to navigate through that. Let me make it bigger. But feel free for, I think, Susie McRae right next to me here will probably inject something when needed. And after that, we're going to go to the live demo in Hyderabad. This is a slideshow. And this is a product by OnPassive. As we know, OnPassive is about automating all technologies, is a one-stop shop solution. It's a complete digital solution for all businesses, for all individuals, all organizations. And I believe today's product is going to be a milestone, is going to be a cornerstone in on passive and the journey that we've been working tirelessly on. So without further ado, we are introducing OStaff to you on passive HR management solution, one of a kind. And we are proud to be one of the first pioneers ever to have such a solution driven by AI, artificial intelligence. And this is where it gets perfect. We often know that systems don't fail, they work. Technology works, but sometimes we feel intimidated and we see there might be a lack of humanitarian element there. This is where OStaff comes in. It's a perfect marriage between high touch and high tech. It is AI, it is also humanitarian. So altogether, we are definitely set for some dominations here. We have included every possible tool, anything you would need for your human resources management and needs. It is all in one place. That is OStaff. So to my knowledge, this would be the most complete, automated, at a ridiculous cost, HR management up until now. And you'll be able to see the value and how massive and how vast it is.
I need to interrupt you for a minute.
So go
because they can only see you and behind you, and they can't see the PowerPoint live stream on you.
So should I share screen here?
Yeah, I think it-
But I think it's not clear enough there.
let me call my.
From our end, we only see the background of you. We cannot see the presentation or the screen that you are sharing.
Okay, no problem. We can switch it around. All panels, no problem. Share screen. Better?
It's coming up. Give us 1 second. Yes, we can see your presentation now. We can see your screen now.
All right, thank you for the feedback.
And it is not in play mode. It's still in your view, but not presentation mode.
Right.
Oh, the
Yeah,
screen there?
you can just go up and I believe you start play at this
Uh,
slide.
How's it now?
Yes, good. Is
Okay,
it good, Julie?
We see
but I
your.
think I need, yeah, the sound and everything is fine around here.
No, I know, but I'm trying to do it.
Julie, can you see the presentation?
We can see the presentation, but we also see the thumbnail on the
Not
side.
Through the video?
Yes, we can see your screen, your presentation. Now we can see the screen, but we also see the thumbnail on the side. So if you were to play the slideshow, it will take over. And we did not see the video that you played earlier
You
because
did
of
not see it. Oh, but you saw it on the screen and you heard the music.
very hard to see because it's very small behind you.
Okay, we can redo that, no problem.
Thank you.
Here's the best part. We are rewriting the rules of engagement in this industry.
And we're
All right.
flexible.
So Brian, should we do it one more time through the screen instead of the owl? Like
Are you just
share
trying to share your screen? Yeah. So, okay, you're sharing. So I think to go here, you might just have to select, I guess, what you're trying to share to go here. Try to stop sharing, yeah. And then if you go back to share, if you want, so you're trying to share your,
So we can play the video one more time, I guess. Let's see. Okay, So if we want to do that, maybe,
No, I would just go to share screen.
and then, but I think we have to.
No, you
disable
should
both.
have, no,
Okay,
no,
we could do both.
yep, yep.
How about the audio system?
Right, yep, so that should work, it should kind of overpass everything when you go
Okay.
into the share
And then
screen.
now, and then,
And the video is, that's going to here.
that's the,
And PowerPoint deck is it?
this
Well,
one.
that's big, okay, perfect, go to share there.
Share some.
Yep, and then,
Okay, tell us if you'll see it better now, okay?
Yes, we will. Not yet. Yes, perfect.
Was that clear to you now?
Yeah.
Yes, that was clear and it's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, we can move on now to see the features before we go to the live demo. Please keep us updated here. One more time, we're going to share screen. And if you could pin that.
Yes, your room is pinned.
You see my screen now?
Yes, I do see your screen.
Clear?
Very clear.
Wonderful. It's about to get better.
Absolutely.
So back, let's reflect a little bit. So we decided to do something different this time. I have managed businesses before, and I had to use so many different platforms. So I saw and I suffered the time-consuming and overwhelming hassle when I was switching between different platforms. There was not a complete platform or one solution that will allow us to manage our human resources from one place. Beside, it was either too techy that requires some reliance and dependability on your IT department, or it would be a lot of manual work. So we decided to make the perfect balance and the perfect marriage between technology, automation, and human element. So we decided to create OSTAF for that reason. It will be the first application, to my knowledge, that would be complete with all your HR management needs in a obviously the most competitive price ever. Why? Because one flat rate, you get unlimited capacity of usage, and that's a game changer for those who have worked in the field. Susie can get excited about that right next to me.
Yeah.
Now, here is the killer with OnPassive. We always want to free up the boring time, the overwhelming effort, and focus on what we're good at: creativity, having that human touch, and let technology take care of the automation. That's where OSTAF comes into play. So we decided to inject AI, that is artificial intelligence, to really learn what are the most repetitive and repeated tasks that we do, and make sure that the machine will take care of that instead of us. And that's where it's just about to get better. So we have also new revolutionary features with OSTAF that will probably would be the first time in the industry, to my knowledge, like, you know, to have some background check on your employees all in one place, performance tracking, the quality of their work. The bottom line is you would have everything you want to know about your human resources in one stop shop. And here's the killer. Okay, so when you have a good management or good leadership of your staff, you will get the most potential. You're going to maximize your ability and your potential to the higher possible level of success. Everything falls and rises upon the leadership and the management and the decision making in any business. Now, when we have a good staff, obviously your quality or the quality of your team will determine the quality of your success and the level of your success. Perhaps that is determined by the quality of the leadership or management. So if you put the two together, we guarantee success. Now I'm going to quickly talk about some of those features that we've built and developed in OSTAF. Perhaps we're going to see them firsthand live on the screen. So we've automated the entire process. We streamlined the workforce in such a smooth, simplified way. We've improved the efficiency and productivity, and we also we will talk about the market cap, which you will be excited about that in a minute. So we are presenting to you this phenomenon that is OSTAF, one of our many products in OnPassive. So that's why we're so excited.
Can you put it in presentation mode, Ash? Would that make it bigger on the screen for people watching?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're gonna put it on presentation mode. This is so exciting.
תביא לי אותו.
אז תראו את הרקע.
אני לא צריכה, יש לי רקע, תביא לי אותו, אתה יכול להביא לי אותו?
Okay. Or maybe I just.
Yeah, we'll just
Is
go
that
with it.
okay?
That's fine with the thumbnails on that. We'll just go with it.
All right. So I can sum up everything about OSTAP in a couple of things, and that is how cost effective it is. Because you get everything you need to manage your organization in one place. You're not going to have to buy and pay for multiple applications, so many technologies, and we know how pricey it can get, especially if you're paying per user or per account. So it automates the entire operation. So you're saving a lot of money and a lot of time. And that is the most precious element in your business, in your life in general. So the most important thing that this is a universal solution, that it works in every country, every regulation that is compatible, and it meets all the compliance. We're going to talk about the different payroll management, the resources management, the skill and how to set up all of that. We'll exactly demonstrate to you today how you set up all of those different features and how you just set them one time, set and forget. Let the machine go to work and you sit back and watch your business grow. So that actually frees up your time and stress to focus on the workflow and seamless management and have all the data that you need at your fingertips. Okay, so what's unique, most applications as of now, we see they focus on one country or one side of the features. Okay, so this is the most complete and most universal application because it works with multi-currency. It is AI driven, one of the first and pioneers ever. It works on in any country, whatever the regulations or the base, because you would have the flexibility to select whether currency, time zone, the work system, the work structure, if it's hourly paid, the payroll, all of that. So we're excited about that. So also you would have a lot of scheduling and a lot of control on your time. So we will talk about the market cap as of now, the estimated market cap of all available systems and in the market. We're talking about roughly 20 billion US dollars. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment if OnPassive is offering OSTAP as an additional value, as an additional feature, and one of our many products at the same old ridiculous flat rate we have for all the technology. I just want you to keep it up to your imagination. What portion of that market cap we could grab? It's right there. It's just about to get better. I told you. So in a couple of years, okay, you know how time will fly. This will be about 24 billion. So let's not take from what's available, but what about the next 3, 4, 5 billion that are going to come? And we want to make them aware. That's where you come into play as a founder to invite those businesses to take a look before they make a decision on the next HR system. Take a look at OSTAP, and maybe you'll grab some of this money. All right, so we are more excited about to see the actual instead of the theory here. We're going to get to the practicality of our system. This is a huge market. This is not the only product we have. I want you to imagine this is one little dot on a big mountain that we have that is OnPassive. Remember, sky is the limit. I believe we have a lot of data and comparison. We'll make that available to you in the OFounders back office. You'll see how complete is our solution, especially. You see a lot of reds here on the other applications, okay? Look at how complete, nothing is missing. If you come to OSTAP, You're not gonna look around. If you need it, it's an OSTAF. If it's not there, it's probably not worth it. So we're gonna talk about the details and we're gonna navigate how you literally set up a new account from the management, from the admin side, and start adding all those data that you require or you want to manage. So I think we are good to go to show you the live demo by our delivery room as usual. Delivery room in our passive kitchen back in Hyderabad. And they will share their screen, they will navigate. But I will make this available to you because we don't want to spend time on the theory and the statistics. I want the application to speak for itself because I'm excited. I'm having a hard time to contain myself to see it because you are going to be impressed. If you're not going to love it, send it back. We'll fix it. I'll make it perfect and we'll give it to you. I guarantee you're going to love it. So let's go to the delivery room. Take your time. We have a schedule, roughly will take about 30 to 45 minutes, and we're going to navigate and see every feature of OSTAF. Perhaps after that, some of the speakers here and the guests will be able to talk about their reaction and their feedback to what they see. Okay, so back to you, over to you, Hyderabad.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash.
We can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. And hello, everyone. We are very happy to see you all. Our team is very much excited to present the OSTAF product to you all. And the product demo will be given by Venkat Kili.
Hi all. Myself Venkat Kili, and I just wanted to share the details about as from there, we are provided an option called OSTAF. So, as you all know that we have OSTAF.
We are not seeing your screen, Hyderabad.
Yeah, give us some time. There's some network issue. Thank you.
Try now.
Boston, you are muted.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yes, we can hear you. There's some echo coming out from your room.
Volume, Sunny, turn the volume on. Okay, is that better, Julie?
Yes, we can hear you better.
Well, while we're waiting, I just want to say that Ash is absolutely right. When you have a company and managers and employees, the number one thing that they want are the tools and resources available to them to do their job and to do it efficiently and effectively, especially routine tasks that shouldn't take so much effort and so many different platforms and such a struggle. So OSTAF is really, really going to provide a solution to so many people. And it's not going to just improve the bottom line of the companies, it's going to improve employee engagement, retention, because people will stay with those companies because they have provided them with simple, efficient tools to get the job done. Like Ash said, then they can spend their time being creative and productive and doing what they love to do to help their company instead of struggling with all different platforms. So this is great, great news across the globe for anybody who is going to get into OSTAF and start using it. And I am excited to see this live.
Indeed, and we are bringing back our delivery room back live, and they will be sharing the screen, and we'll go through a live demo. Hopefully, we'll be able to navigate through that because we have a lot to learn about OSTAF today. It will be the first time seen by anyone other than our teams and managers.
Yeah, share it. We are back again. Are you able to see us?
All right, we can see your screen now.
Right, that's great. So sorry about the discrepancy. There was some network loss here. Now we are going back, and thank you everyone for giving this opportunity. We as a Hyderabad team, myself Venkat Killi, and right now, as Ash said, we have given a provision that from the founder, OSTAF as a solution right now, but going forward, we will be giving it as an independent service to any customer across the globe. So as we are all experiencing it, once you as a co-founder, you need to log into the system. Once you logged in, this is the main screen, the one which you are able to see right now in front of us. There is a provision called OSTAF. So first time as a co-founder, we logged into the system, then we need to have the registration process. Like assume that I'm a co-founder and I need to provide all the details against that particular, what is my organization and what is my phone number and what is my official email ID with respect to my organization and what is my logo, like what is the logo with respect to my organization. And even I have to enter what is the purpose of using this for my organization as a OSTAF solution, HRMS solution. And also I need to provide the communication address details, like whereabouts my organization, I need to provide all the address details. So after that, I need to submit the details. Once I submit the details, as usual, there is a NDA form. Like we need to go through, like as a co-founder, I need to go through all the details, like what are the terms and conditions, and I need to officially sign on this particular one. Once I sign on this particular area, then once I accept it, then system will allow me with it is allocating internally, like in the cloud area, it is allocating the configure the OSTAF as a solution for my organization. So I'm using, when I click that particular one, it takes me to OSTAF as a separate window wherein I can configure all my organization details. Now I'm giving it to my colleague, who's Venkatesh, who will take us to drive as a OSTAF solution.
Yeah. Thank you, Venkat. As you know, every business needs a product to manage the employee, and OSTAF product address the business needs of every organization by automating the business process. like recruitment, staffing, compensation and benefits, training and learning, employee relationship, organizational development, that is appraisal management, payroll and separations, that is basically a company, employee exiting from a company. OSTAF has got three main roles. One is admin, manager and employee. For our demo sake, we are using an admin login where we'll take the credentials to log into OSTAF.
Can say that we want to get it together.
Yeah, once you click it, you need to enter the credential details and you log into the OSTAF application. And you can have and you can see the view of the homepage of the OSTAF application, where you can see how the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can have the data of the departments and employee attendance, and you want to have the attendance details for a particular range. You can have a selection process to select the range of the data and get the available data. On your right hand side, you can see a panel where you can have the details like what are the events that you have. For example, there's an employee having a birthday, you can have the as a reminder, you can see birthday details coming across, or any occasions are there, or the list, holiday list that is having across of the particular month. And on the left hand side, you have all the features of the products that has been listed. Yeah, once logged we will go navigate through the process of admin, where you need to do a couple of settings as an organizations. So during our registration process, we have captured the company details. And those details are populated here. And you want to edit those details, you have a provision to edit those details like your address. You can add some descriptions for it. Yeah, and then you have a provision to create your branches. For example, OnPassive has got a branch at Hyderabad, Boston, Singapore. So you can add the locations here.
One more.
Yeah, and then for each of the locations, you can create a departments like the HR, finance, IT. So these are the masters that is mandatory, and that is only available to see or do these actions at the admin login only. Then you have the designations. So every organization or a business has got their various designations. So you can define your designations here. For our demo purpose for OnPassive, we have a CEO as one of the designations. So we can keep on adding the new designations. And for any, I have also enabled the bands. For examples, there are various bands organizations will have it across. So the band can be defined, and you can define those bands, which band the CEO is coming across. You have the skills required. For example, you have an employee from an IT who working as software engineers. You need to define which skills is visualized, like using the front end, back end, like Java, .NET, and all. Okay, and you have the during a separation process, you need to have some questionnaires. So you have a provision to define the questionnaires like subject questions, which we can mandatory questions by default questions, what called mandatory, and you can add the questions which you want to ask or check in and have those questions coming across. And this is at a separation process, we can see. So I will hand it over to my colleague Krishna Chaitanya for the next feature.
Thank you so much, Venkatesh. Myself, Krishna Chaitanya, would like to discuss about the key aspect of day-to-day business, the major activity which every organization faces. There is a bigger challenge in terms of HR operations. So how do we handle it? Well, there is one solution. So we will go through this one. So in terms of the employees, say example, I have 5,000 employees. So in that, how do you manage the shift? It is very tough, right? So for that, we can create a shift. We can allocate who is working in particular shift. We can select the days. We can also select the name of the person and also provide the number of hours and also the timings, whether it is general shift or it is night shift. We can save it. When it comes to time schedule, which particular time that particular individual is going to log in and perform his daily activities. We can create, provide necessary details, which particular branch the particular individual works in, provide the general details and the shift details, and share the information. By this, the concerned manager has clear information about who is working on which particular shift. With regards to the assets, there is one particular feature where the employee has the keyboard or the laptop or the necessary accessories which the organization provides, which can be captured over here and can be saved. When it comes to the holiday list, we have necessary information on which particular area or the region the concerned person is operating from, and they have the necessary information about the holidays, which we can save it. And the other one is most important point with regards to the policies. Every organization has to go through certain set of HR policies. When it comes to leave management, we have leave policy. When it comes to exit, we have exit policies. And with regards to legal, we have legal policies. We can frame our own policies, we can save them and more. And the notification part, when it comes to the notifications, we can send out a notification to particular department or to particular person by selecting the emails. And there is another feature which is leave plan, whether the type of leave, it is casual leave or a sick leave, the concerned person can select. And we also can select the branch where every information is available. That's more about the particular leave plan. Employee team, where you can select a group of individuals. By clicking on the create button, you can create a group and the department name, and you can specify the team name. Select the employee, and you can save. So a trigger goes to that particular individual and the concerned team. That's more about the HR policies. I'm handing over to Nagapravi. Thank you.
Hi all. Thank you, Krishna, for giving this opportunity. So I would like to explain the employee onboarding. So what is employee onboarding here? So OSTAF employee onboarding is a process which permits me to design our registration steps to ensure all essential tasks are finished. For example, some data should be collected for an incredible candidate experience is facilitated. So each and every employee register is where you store all important information about your employees, and such as name, address, and his experiences and his documents. Everything I can share here. So we can also register information about employees' qualification, skills, and activities. And in the same way, his documents are required as well as project and notes. And I can insert a profile picture as well. So let me show you a screen where I can create a particular employee. So this is the basic example. So I need to provide his information. For example, when he's going to join and his details and his personal details and his passport details. And one more thing is very example, like see how he is joining into the organization. I can take him into a freelancer. So for which period to period he would like to work as a freelancer, that I can capture, and his address details, education details, and his role pertaining to the particular company. Everything we can register. So let me show you. For example, as Katie was registered as an admin, so I would like to edit her profile. And I can edit her information where and where the necessary changes can be done. This is the one best option. And in the same way, as an employee, he would like to provide his particular policy details, that whether he is going to accept or not, or else what and all the inventories the company is providing to him, and the particular employee is working in which project, pertain to one or multiple projects. And as an employee is joining into a particular organization, is supposed to provide particular documents based on organization and based on country standards. Those things also we are capturing, and it can be captured as well as the company demands. And we have the best option like, whereas I can select what and all the columns I would like to see. For example, what is the designation? So I can dynamically check out multiple designation reports and everything I can choose here. Pertain to employee type. For example, I'm having different roles of employers. For example, permanent and temporary, and I can take few employees to trainees. So trainee employees also I can register here. I can check them, and the list can be loaded here. For example, if I'm having an employee's data more than 10,000 or 20,000 or 13,000, so I cannot add each and every employee manually. So what I do, I will go to employee details and I can create a sample Excel. In the sample Excel, I can fill out all data at a time and I can upload. That's it. So entire data can be registered and can be listed in the particular list itself. As well as for demo, I have loaded only one employee, so which is a category. So like this, I can load number of employee list, and in the same way, as a personal, I would like to see my employee list as well. So what I can do, I can export my details as in a CSV format or as Excel format or as PDF format. So this is the best option, like as we are including with AI. So Excel import export is the best option to individual their employee details. So this is what employee onboarding, and as an employee detail, each and every employee are going to see or view their particular employee details. So what's the option is like, see, I can see my own details as well as an employee login, and I can choose. Even I can choose the promotion details also. As an employee, I just joined as a trainee. So when I got promoted and what is the position I got, everything I can record in this employee onboarding. This got related to employee onboarding, and I'm handing over to Monica for leave management. Over to Monica.
Thank you so much, Nagapraveen. Myself, Monica Jogu. I'm going to talk about leave management. Actually, the main motto of this leave management is the tracking the leave system in the for the employee. Here is the option apply leave. So actually, employee can apply leave based on his needs by clicking on this apply leave. So for that, actually, employee will be having available leaves and pending leaves and approved leaves will be showing in the display. So based on that, he can apply the leave. So here is the leave type. So this leave type is like whatever the leave type available for the employee in the organization will be showing here. So by clicking on this will be a list of the leave types will be available. So for which date the employee needs to apply leave, by selecting the from date to to date, he can apply leave. By default, this leave type of employee of the reporting manager will be by default fetched here. So Katy Perry is the manager for this kitty. Once we apply the leave, then the mail will be triggered to the manager, and manager will be receiving an email for the employee. So here is the employee portal, the leave approval will be showing here. So once the manager receives the email saying that employee has applied the leave, the list of employees list will be showing here. Once the employee approves the leave here, the employee will be receiving an email. The manager has approved the mail. So this is all about leave management. And attendance. The attendance management is a crucial key role for the organization. So employees day-to-day attendance will be tracking in the attendance module. So this is the control attendance. See here. So here this all list will be showing the login, logout, and the whole working hours of the employee will be showing here. And if you want to upload a bulk uploading of employee list in the bulk way, so what we do is so we'll be giving an option to the employee of importing option. So we are giving the sample file. we are giving the sample file. Based on the sample file, we can choose a Excel sheet with the bulk employee records and upload an Excel sheet. We'll be showing the employee data over here. This is all about attendance. That's it. I'm handing over to Ajay.
Thank you, Monica. Hi all, this is Ajay. I'm going to cover shift management and user management as part of our staff application. So the main motive of the shift management to resolve particular business problems. Our product team has brainstormed different problem statements, and they came up with a robust solution to implement and then make use of the benefits of shift management system. Actually, different employees will be working in different geolocations with respect to the business needs. And customer support teams, they'll be working 24/7. And some of the employees, they require flexibility in their work hours. And to improve the productivity also, we need to make use of the workforce throughout the clock. Again, freelancers, contractors, consultants, these are the people, they will be opting for the very flexible timings. And to manage current pandemic situations also, employees are requesting for the work from home options. To target all these problems, OnPassive has come up with a very robust solution in shift management system. Just I will walk you through about the shift management system and shift assistant. This shift assistant feature will be there for the manager role. In a host of application, if at all you log in with a manager role, what are the projects are assigned to particular project manager will be shown over here. If you see in the first row, the projects are Walmart, Costco, and King's Coopers. So with respect to each product, who are all the employees are allocated in the project, you will be able to see. Costco, these are the employees are allocated. If you keep King's Coopers, these are the employees are allocated. So by default, for every project, every employee, the default general shift will be allocated. If at all manager wants to change from general shift to any other shifts, night shifts or morning shift or any graveyard shift, they can change it. And just to show a demo, if at all I want to change two employees to night shift. So I need to deselect from the general shift and then go to night shift and then enable them in night shift. One person in night shift I enabled and one person in morning shift I enabled. If I save it, so those employees will be grayed out in general shift. They are no more in general shift. So night shift, one person will be enabled, the second employee, and the morning shift, first employee has been given as morning shift. And this is what the manager can do. And manager has another option of exporting all his project employee people into an Excel, either CSV format or Excel format or PDF format for his easy reference and the future planning perspective. It's a one-stop data will be available for him. And once this shift assignment has been done by the manager, employee has a provision to request for change in the shift. If employee has any kind of problem or issue or personal requirement for a particular shift has been already assigned by manager, he will request for change in the shift. If you see the employee 2 to 6 over here, the current shift is morning shift. If I want to change it to a night shift or afternoon shift, I can make a request over here. And how long? What is the duration of the request? I can choose from date. I can choose to date. And what is the reason for changing the shift? I can make send the reason and then save it. Once I save it, this request will be going to the manager for him to approve or reject with the appropriate reason. And employee will be able to see after the manager action, so whether it is approved or not, and what is the reason if it is rejected. If it is approved, that will be effective in the system. Coming to user management. So user management very much required for any kind of an organization to restrict the privileges based on the particular roles. Employee will have set of privileges. As a HR, they will be having particular privileges. As a finance team, they will be having particular privileges. As a manager, I will be having separate privileges. So for the effective and efficient management and then day-to-day operations easiness, we have to restrict all the features of a particular role. Here, if you can see employee, manager, and different roles are there. I can create a role as an admin. I can create a role. If you see the number of roles out here: admin, manager, HR, finance, and employee. These are this is the master data created by HR system while configuring the system. So if I can give a particular privileges to each and every role. So if you see HR operations, In this shift is there, timing schedule is there, project is there, holiday list is there. So all these features I can give the particular privilege, either create or update or delete. These are the privileges I can control as an admin. Okay. And again, after giving the privileges, I have an option to edit these privileges. Here I can edit, change the privileges. Otherwise, I can particular role I'll be able to deactivate as well. I can say after changing these privileges, I can save it. That will be effective in the system. Again, I can deactivate a particular role as well. It is the option I can deactivate a role where that role no more will be valid in the system once it deactivation is done. So this is about user management. Thank you. I will look out to Paramita.
Hi, thanks Ajay, and hi everyone. This is Paramita, and I'll be talking about payroll management process. It is a very important function in any organization and involves tight collaboration between HR and finance departments. In a nutshell, it refers to the process of administration of an organization's employees' financial records. This would include details of the employees' salaries, incentives, bonuses, deductions, and net pay. An employer must maintain and keep the records as dictated by the law. OSTAF payroll management makes this complex work of payment to employees very simple, and it is very easy to operate and maintain accuracy, as well as maintain the compliances with the law and regulation of the country the organization is. So simply put, it involves how many days an employee needs to be paid. That can be calculated, what would be the earnings and what would be the deductions that can be defined. It allows the organization to calculate standard salary of any employee by adding earning and deduction components and generate pay slips. So first, the salary components, you see the earnings. We can add any other components by clicking on the add button, and we can define we can name that earning type and the name what it would appear in the payslip too, and also define what kind of percentage or would be like a flat amount. Everything can be defined here, and we can say. So here you see some of the components that is already defined. And we have the, if you click on the three dots there, we can edit that, or we can mark it as inactive. Edit, we can go and edit whatever we want to do. We want to change again, we can do that here. So we can make it a flat amount, we can put any amount we would like to, or a percentage of the gross salary, we can put a percentage and update the information. So the next is the pay schedule. Here, we would like to define the number of days the employee is working in the week. Say it is 5 days, and then accordingly the organization working days, or we can also click on the organization working days and choose the number of days the employee needs to be paid. And the last working day of every month is the default pay day. However, we have an option to choose the date of we would like to make the payment. So we just choose the day, and accordingly the payment will be scheduled, and the salary will be paid to the employee. And you can save it, and it all gets saved. The employee, okay, the payroll is just gives the details about the bank information. The employee needs the salary to be credited. We can import all the details when we click on the import file, import tab, and choose the file that we need to choose. and upload. We can create a new details for a new joinee and give the bank name, the branch name, all the details, account number, and save it so that the new employee gets paid. Payroll gives the bank details. Payslip generates the payment that will be that was paid to the employee. So when you click on the generate payslip, you can see the payslip in the system with all the earnings and deductions. You have an option to download the payslip too. You just have to click on the download button. Yes. The email template is actually, you can send any kind of emails to the employee. You just have to type whatever you have want to do here. If you want to send a welcome email, you can do that. If it's an employee invitation for anything you want, you can. If you want to send a notification, yes. If you want to send the payslip notification, you just click on it. You just give the email as well as the subject line and type whatever you have, any template, and you can save it for future use. And payslip application, payslip activation, it is for the new employees who have joined. You just have to click on that, and the new employee, the onboarded employee, gets the payslip. And that's all about payroll management. I'll be handing it over to Premji.
Thank you, Paramita. Hi all, this is Premji. I'll be walking you through the appraisal management module. Appraisal process by itself is exciting both for the employee and the employer. Why? Because for the employer, it impacts the bottom line because high performing employees now make the company efficient. So to track that, the company or the employer requires an appraisal management system. And for the employee, it's exciting because they can perform better and their performance are monitored and they have metrics. So the company can appraise the employees based on the performance. So it is a win-win for both parties. That is why appraisal management process by itself is exciting. To have it, what we have done in OSTAF is we have designed OSTAF, the appraisal management system, exceeding the industry standards or the best practices. So if you see, first, we have the option of creating goals. This is where it starts, where you create goals, you set the KPIs and the weightages for each KPI. And you can also differentiate between hard skills and soft skills. And once you save it, you have the option of assigning these goals or the KPIs to employers, to employees individually or as a group. So this is where you add the parameters. Say if it is going to be hard skills, you can add, say, if it is an upskill, so it could be a training on Java, Angular, or a Mongo. If it's going to be soft skills, it could be some personality skills, and you can add the weightages for each parameters and update. Once you do the goal creation, once you do the goal creations, you can go and start assigning, setting and creating the goals.
If you could hear me, I want to say something.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Premji, thank you for showing up today. I just want to tell everybody he just had a surgery and we're glad to have you back. Just a sign of how determined our team is. Also, Nilanjan, who literally had an accident just last month, and he was a part of the production and engineering of OSTAF right from the beginning. I just want to thank everybody there. Here is an alert. Okay, if you thinking this is taking a while, It's a good thing because there's so many features. It's a big value in one place. So don't get tired of a lot of value. Don't get tired of a lot of goodies in one place. That's a good thing. As you see, up until now, if you've been collecting data in an HR management system and for 30 years, 20 years in one place, and today you want to transition everything to OSTAF, it's not going to take you a couple of hours. You move everything, import, click, 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 feature, set, and forget. One time the work, forever the value. That's how we do it. So don't get tired of how much value you have in one place. If it was a different application, we could have been done a long time ago. Why? This is taking a while because there's so many things. It's complete payroll. You could manage multiple projects or multiple businesses in one place, in one application, multiple departments, each business, multiple shifts, multiple different structures, anything. Unlimited. This is a game changer. If you're thinking we don't know how to get this done or set up, listen. If you know how to open a computer, you'll be able to do that. You're not gonna have to code anything. You don't code. You don't type. I can do it. I'm not techie. For those who are bashing, okay, they think, okay, you have to have an IT degree. No, you can do this. Anyone, if you have a business, this is an answer to your prayers. Why? It's going to cut a lot of cut so much cost, so much time, confusion, and it's fun. Everything in one place. Your payroll, different shifts, everything in one place. I cannot tell you how overwhelmingly we're touched by this. So we're proud of you one more time, our team in the delivery group. Cannot wait to show you how much cost we're saving in our company because we're managing different countries through OSTAF, different departments, payroll is included. I'm just gonna have Venkatili or Venkatash, anyone has access to the laptop in the delivery room, our managers, just to show us one click. If you can go back to the screen, one click that will blow your mind. This would be a game changer in OSTAF. One click, I'm gonna show you how massive is this. You think it's big? We're gonna go to the back office. Okay. You see OSTAF logo there?
Yeah.
Everybody, close
Yeah.
look at the screen. Yeah. There's a few dots right next to it. To the right. You see them? All right, just click there and have it sit. Ooh. Voila!
Wow.
Now, Hire, Connect, Mail, Peer, Chat, Post, Counting, Wallet, okay, Dit, Capture, and more to come. One stop. So, recruitment, talking about employment, you're not gonna have to get another platform and pay for advertisement and get leads and follow up with them. You got Hire, one place, okay? Connect, we know what's Connect, okay? You can have unlimited number of employees, any location, anywhere in the world, in one place, talk to everybody, any time of the day. Mail, obviously, this is a great communicator, and it's just getting out there, and we're able to use that. We're so proud of Mail. Peer, that's an internal corporate communication system. Team to team, or management to team, and vice versa. So Chat, we know what Chat is. Perhaps if it's integrated on Hire, Connect, or any platform, you would be able to connect with those leads through Hire. Hire is an employment platform. Have I shared that with you yet? Okay. So Post, that's for the bulk mail. All right. You can, like you just saw, we were setting up the notifications. Okay. When they get the payroll, everybody, let's say you have an organization of 1,000 employees. One click, one time, you set up that notification. Everybody gets that in their phone, email. You just got paid. This is a slip of the payroll. It's incredible. Counting. Home County, we just saw that. Any pay structure, weekly, monthly, daily, hourly, whatever the pay structure, any corner of this globe, click, 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 click. You're not gonna have to code. You don't even type. And did you see how we can import from our financial department, import the whole entire payroll and fire it out, deploy it, one click. O-Wallet, we know what's O-Wallet. Okay? And we can go on and on and on and on. This is a game changer. If you agree with me. That's all I wanted to see today. That's all I wanted to see, and I want to show you this little piece of art. So thank you, Hyderabad team. We want to go on and on and on. Attendance, shift management, user management, all of it. But I want to hear some more of you. Right next to me, Susie McRae worked in the HR industry. Like, you can tell us about yourself so everybody can see that, even on YouTube and everywhere.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm awake. Okay, yeah, so for years, actually a friend of mine and colleague, Debbie Principe, is on the panel today. She and I worked together probably 25 years or so. She's still with the company. I have left. But we went from the beginning of when we used to punch in paper time cards, time and attendance, going on to workstations and PCs, different applications, different time clocks, different ways for labor scheduling, labor forecasting, all sorts of different systems. So I'm excited to hear from Debbie. Probably after I speak, she may speak a couple of times. Then after that, I went into human resources at a community hospital. I did a lot of recruitment, employee development, employee satisfaction, patient satisfaction. And that is where I had to deal with all different systems that were not connected. And it was a struggle. The managers would struggle, the supervisors, the employees, because they'd have to go from one platform to the next, just to get basic information or just to do their job. Then I ended up I managed primary care practices, where then I was back into the management role, where I had to do payroll. I had to do all different financial budgeting. I had to do performance appraisals. I had to, do all sorts of things to help the employees. And it was a tremendous task because once again, we would hop from one platform to the next. None of them spoke to each other. And I got to tell you, one of the most important things an employee needs is feedback and an appraisal. And if you're doing it and you're aggravated because you have to do it because the system is bogging you down, it's a disservice to that employee who is working for you. So with OSTAF, I see such a solution where managers are going to be delighted to give appraisals to their employees because they're going to have everything at their fingertips. They're not going to be having to call IT. How do I get into the system? How do I get this report? How do I know about this one? It's going to be right there, and they are going to do a better job and a better service to their employees because they are not going to be stressed out. They're not going to be haggard, like I say, and they're going to be able to do their job and what the company has hired them to do as a manager, not just be a paper pusher trying to get mundane tasks done that are inefficient. So I think this is wonderful, and I'm looking forward to see what my friend Debbie Principe has.
Yeah, Debbie is nodding.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm Debbie Principe. I'm from Shelton, Connecticut. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I spent a number of years working with Susie. But yeah, I've spent over 40 plus years working in grocery retail. And, like Susie is saying, we've seen it all. We've seen and, worked on with quite a number of HR payroll systems. I've worked very closely with those departments over the years. I cannot be more excited. you should see all of the notes that I've taken all over here. You know, this is a home run. I'm totally blown away. So many benefits. I don't even know where to start, right? But just, you know, it screams, the demonstration screamed about how easy to use it is. That's going to be such a huge benefit for the managers. Time savers, easy to use. Everything is right there. You know, when you look at the workforce today, right? So many people, so many managers are struggling to get people in the door. This is going to help them, save them time, retain our people. There's just so many benefits, so many benefits. And one of the other things that I'm excited too, we saw in the very beginning, about facial recognition. That's huge. Folks don't want to do biometrics, right? I mean, everyone is so turned off these days with biometrics, facial recognition. I'm so happy to see that that's going to be included in our products as well. So I couldn't be happier to be here. I'm so excited for, you know, for the future, where this is going to take us. I couldn't be happier.
So you made a decision, I guess up until now, to, if you have this available, okay, and this would be your solution, your HR solution now, would you sleep on it, or you would make a decision right now to buy if it was available to you?
No hesitation, Ash. I would jump in. From what I've seen today, absolutely.
But wait,
There's more.
Everything. There's more. There's more. Okay, we didn't see the manager admin panel. We didn't see the employee side of it. We didn't see all of it. There is more. Are you gonna get tired of more value? I don't think so. Susie, have you made up your mind? Did you jump in?
Oh, of course, of course. And you know what? We haven't really talked much about the cost either. I have said this before, the cost for even parts of this kind of systems, you're talking $100,000 or more. And anytime you had a certain amount of managers who would have access, and then when you added more money. You added more employees, more money. You had to deal with their IT. They had to do the special coding should something change in your company. They would charge you for that. They would charge you for upgrades. With OnPassive, it is one cost that is so tiny compared to what's out there for so much value and simplicity. It's revolutionary, and no one has seen anything like this.
Susie, we're digitizing the whole workplace in one thing. So often we see that companies put brackets, criteria, budget limit for any project they want to do. This is unlocking all businesses. You got no limit, but this is one cost, your HR management system, but the accounting, the communication, all of that, it's all inclusive, one flat rate, and you get everything. So now you get to focus on growing, okay? Your growth is wide open versus traditional way, that budget cap is gonna always press you, it's gonna always suppress your growth. So now I think any wise business maker or decision maker will not sleep on it, because it's ridiculous the amount of money that we're going to save them. So that's a game changer. So let's run through, rather, instead of like feature by feature, why don't we do it just like section by section, okay? Hyderabad, because I cannot wait to hear more from our panelists everywhere. They're excited. Many of them are business owners or previously owned businesses, and they know the nightmare of managing this. So let's do one quick round for the remaining part. I know it's going to take us a while to go through all the details, and that's a good thing because it's massive. All right, so I'm going to send it back to you, Hyderabad. Just show us the other sides, okay? But just a quick glance, if you wish, and then we want to hear back from our leaders on the panels. They're excited. I see they cannot wait anymore.
Thank you, Debbie.
We're going to hear more back from them here.
Yeah, okay. Go back to Hyderabad.
So can you share screen one more time, please, Hyderabad? Yeah. Oh, you're doing great, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going live again. So quickly, lead management, okay, goal setting. That's another new, fresh feature.
Okay, hi guys. I'm continuing the appraisal management. So goal assignment, so we saw how the goals are set in the goal settings. So this is where you assign the goals to either single employees or an entire team, right? So the goals you have set, you can select the goal, you can select the goal name, you can select the employee ID if it is a single employee. So it is auto-populated. So the employee details are already in your system. So it gets auto-populated. So you can select the period of your appraisal. It's going to be monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. And the review period. So your appraisal consists of the self-appraisal of the employee and also the reporting manager or review manager. So you can set those time periods and the managers and the resources accordingly and assign the right dates, and you can save this. So this is how you assign the goals and the KPIs which you have set to individual employees or to teams. So now when you review, this is how it looks like. So this is a listing of completed items. So for example, if you want to evaluate on a particular employee, so this is how you can see the details of the employee. You can see the individual evaluation status. You can see the ratings. So you can see the employee ratings, manager ratings, HR ratings. And based on the performance, it is rated from 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, that is poor, and 5 being the excellent or outstanding. So this is how the evaluation works. So as I said, it is in line with the best practices by setting the goals, making the employees aware of the goals so that the employees are motivated to achieve and perform, so that ultimately the employee and the employer gets benefited by the productivity of each employee. So this is about appraisal management and how you manage this. Over to Amar. Thank you.
Thank you, Premji. Hi, this is Amar. I would like to explain about the exit management now. So exit management or an employee offboarding is a process to manage the full and final settlement of an employee when they exit from an organization, which means that when an employee resigns or retires or being terminated from a work, the required paperwork and the formalities with an employee's exit need to go through the systematic process. So for that, our staff exit management give a simple and easy access of an employee for an exit procedure by making all the process online and making the sign up from the different departments in a short and simple way. So it allows the exit user to complete the process without knocking the door of all the department in open and complete the process. So this will have a walkthrough on this, the exit management. So when an employee triggers the resignation, the default we have a fields of the employee and the respective manager and his designation. So when we have an option called the resignation submission date and the tentative leaving date. Apart from that, we have an option called the reason. So where you can, where you can enter the reason of there could be any reasons like a growth prospects or a personal problem or whatever, and we have an option called a notice period, and where you can select the number of days based on this that date will be displayed. So adding to it, we have a description like you have an in detail reason we can add in a field called a description. So once he fill these details, so he can submit it. So once the resource submits this form, the notification will goes to the respective employee who is the PAT. So where you get a notification of like this is the process. It goes with the submitted, and once he submitted, it will be in consideration. So in consideration, it will go to the manager. He'll have a review of it. once he is okay with it, so then he'll enable an option to fill few details like a questions on. So what are the reasons could be the resignation? And apart from that also, there are a few questions and we have an option called the customized questions option as well. So once all is done, then he will come to the resignation and the particular resource where he has to fill the details and he has to submit it. So in that also adding to those features, we have an option called there is something called, when you have the assets as a tag to you, so those details also has to be tagged. I mean, we have to submit. That will be depends on the project. So what the assets they give. So once it is done, so manager will review it. So if he is okay with it and he is good to go for the resignation, he can process for the complete status. So this is one part of the completed, but there is another part in between the process. A resource can revoke his resignation if he wants to, if he changes his mind or what are the reasons he have. So with the reason he can submit. So this is one. So once the resignation was done, and if he serves the final notice period, the last day of the notice period, so he'll resign with the, if you want to revoke it, but on the other side, if he complete the process and if he serves the complete notice period, on the last day of the working day, at the end of the day, maybe the day ends, the resource, its details will be completely deactivated. So this is the process of the exist management. And apart from that, we have a feature called reports. So majorly, it benefits for the reports completely. Say example, we have an onboarding or attendance, and a few other.
Chris Johnson, this is one of my favorite parts. Okay, this is all the reports at your fingertips. One place. Do you see the colors? Do you see the theme? The flawlessness. You see all of that? We thought about every dot. Every dot. You're not going to type. You're not going to code. You're not going to reinvent. You're not going to engineer. It's there. You just play with it. It's a toy. Keep going. Somebody tie me up. Yeah.
We got the rope.
Yeah. Based on the parameters, AI parameters, or based on the inputs, and we generate a report. For example, we have a designation in the search, and based on the branch name in the department name, so which it goes to the employee onboarding to the particular dates who are onboarded to the respective company. So we can get all the details. We can generate the report. So likewise, we have other reports as well. Yeah. So this could be downloaded in few of the formats, these are the options where you can download based on the input selection. So when we have an attendance where you can book the login, logout, and complete details of the resource. So when he's trying, the logs in or the punch outs, everything. Even it have the certain parameters like AI parameters where you can on the selection we are displaying the reports. And we have an option of payroll as well. So in the payroll also respect to the resource, what is the salary in this department, what is the designation he belongs to. So all the list based on the input. The HRs can get the complete report of it. And based on the slabs as well, we can get the details also. It's like an easy process when you go with this. We have an every filter and every section actually in detail. So which it will be easy. And we have slabs as well for the tag the salary. Likewise, we have a report, so it depends on the organization levels and we enable the reports and yeah.
Yeah, I think thank you for the whole team, Hyderabad team. On behalf of the team, I just wanted to reiterate, this is a single window for perhaps we have given the like a demonstration with by pointing to the organization as a software company, but it is independent. We can customize to any extent to any which maps to any organization. Could be some organization with respect to supply chain system, some organization with respect to any government organization or any institution. We can customize it right from the inception phase of, setting up the organization with respect to the HRMS solution. And, you can probably.
Are you saying this is under work coming? When do we expect this? Or this is already done, the reporting aspect?
Yeah, this has already been done, and still, we know if there is anything is required with respect to any organization, any customization is required, we can do that.
So often we see people are buried by their business responsibilities and all the limitations we are used to. This is where you are in control of your finances. You're in control of your business, not the other way around. All right. What a good way to be able just to sit back and watch your business at a very simplistic way. So I'm excited. This is incredible. Would you like to go to, let's say, a manager or employee panel so we could hear? I'm not sure about you, but I am eager to hear more about this, more from Debbie and every other founder and leadership council member on the panel. So let's, okay, so which one is this? Venkatash?
Yeah, we are going with that.
Okay.
Now we are.
So far, we have demonstrated as an admin, Cummins as an admin. Now we are going with a manager role.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
Manager. Right. Yeah, on your right hand side, you can have a look which role we are having. Because in this login, you can see a manager, John, as a manager.
If you don't,
So
if we just look at the dashboard, I'm mesmerized. Like I'm just in awe. I love it. What a piece of art. Thank you to our design team too. Give it up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, as a manager, you will be able to see the dashboards and have the attendance of the team. So what time the team has punched in, punch out, and also as a manager, I need to punch I'll be an employee also, so I can punch in my time. So where you can capture the attendance details. So you have the option to punch in. So that's where your time starts, and punch out is the time you way out moving of the working hours. So here on the right hand side, you can see the details where you are on time or late by percentage. And if you want, you have an option to pause the attendance and calculate the number of working hours. For example, in various countries, you have got number of payment is made on the number of working hours. So you have the provision to calculate those also here.
I just remember it's 2022. Time to update your businesses, business owners. Yes. Did you see punch in, punch out? It's a click. It's not a link. Debbie, are you seeing the millisecond, the accuracy?
I sure am, Ash.
I'm having fun. I'm loving it. Way to go, team. All right. So proud of you.
Yeah. So what are the masters which we explained in features? You can see right hand side the holidays list that has been. You can visually see the holidays list of the year of 22 in India. So we can configure and we can showcase it across to the individual companies.
I mean, everything can be configured right from the beginning of the, what are the standards that any organization wanted, and based on the, maybe, organization might be doing different kinds of businesses, but it is independent of the system. Any organization can avail this particular one, and they can start configuring the details right from the, setting up the complete HRMS, system. And after that, they can upload the existing employee details as a, as a CSV format or, or a Excel sheet format. And so that all the details will be at a time you can upload into the system. So after that, whatever the policies that you wanted to configure or create, you can configure those particular ones. Similarly, with respect to the payroll, and whatever the components that you wanted to add it as part of the payroll, you can configure those particular components, and what are the percentage of like percentage needs to be mentioned as part of the each component, and whether it is part of the net or whether it is part of the grass, or is it he or she is a consultant or a freelancer, maybe temporary employee. All those, you can configure right from the, inception phase of the HRMS solution. So from there you can, control everything, and nevertheless, dynamic, like, you can configure the components like biometric, and you can configure even, you see total CCTV system, and those are upcoming, and definitely we configure all those things, and which are already been there, and like whatever the format, like we can do it. And if still there are any open items which are required, probably organization to organization, we need to customize it, and we are most welcome, and we are our team is there, we are capable enough, and we are ready to accept any kind of changes which are required within a less time, and those things will be available with respect to any customer going forward. Thank you.
Yeah. To add on the dashboard, you can see as a manager, you can have the team members attendance list and everything. You can have the view here. Can you just scroll up? Yeah, as a team. Yeah. So the team.
I just want to say we are being pressured by our leadership council and all leaders across the globe. They want to talk. And previously we said we're going to say 60 seconds each. Now they're saying it's not realistic. So we're not being realistic about our expectations. We thought we were going to take 45 minutes, 1 hour to show that, but it's huge. Now, here's the thing. The admin panel is what you see, where you see everything, the entire organization or even multiple businesses. The manager, they see their provision or the department. All right. So that's a whole different control panel. It's a different platform. And the employee would obviously have different set of permissions and settings. We can go on and on and on, but let's hear from our team.
Yeah.
And I think our delivery room have something to eat there. I'm assuming it's already morning in India. So we're going to allow them to do their thing so we can move on and hear more while it's just a lot of navigation. So it's a good thing. Business owners is here. Okay. If you have something to manage, your life is about to get better, much easier. This is how we do business in 2022 and beyond. All right. All right. Ditch anything you have. It's for free to try it. And we're happy to serve. We are going to open it for at least 500 selected founders today and leaders. As of next week, we're just going to open it to everybody. So we know as of today, we have 1.2 million users before we go launch, and for free. Nobody's getting charged. All right. So can it get any better? No. Okay.
Yay.
In it to win it. All right. What else you want to show us? Hyderabad. You have. We just want to wrap it up there. I know it's been late for time.
Have a celebration.
All right, founders, have you seen that look before? When we tell them go home and they start looking at each other? I'm used to it. Okay. Okay. They want to show more. And I don't blame them because I hold the same feelings and pride to show more. The hard work. It paid off. If you thought about it, it's there. If you're gonna think about it, we'll add it, we'll create it, we'll develop that, no problem. All right? It is the most complete application period.
Becomes a cake.
I see something is coming.
Looks like a cake.
Hi, Ash.
Hello, Madison. Hello.
Hi.
Some sugar. I'm not hyper enough today.
Wow.
Oh, you're looking great. Wow, look at that. Fantastic.
Well deserved.
We did it. We did it. Thank you, team. Incredible. What a moment in life.
Three cheers to all founders and all staff. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Three cheers to Ash Mofare. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Oh, yeah.
So three cheers to our great founders who have been always supporting us and who have always been with us. And we are witnessing this right here. Thank you so much from the entire OnPassive family from Hyderabad and across. Three cheers to our wonderful founders. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Thank you.
Thank you all managers, thank you all team and every single one of you. So proud of you, You deserve it and we won and hard work pays off. I think many businesses will appreciate what you've done and what you've delivered today. So great job all the way. Thank you.
So I request the team to, do the cake cutting. Is the Venkat Kile and all the managers.
No, you.
Respect,
Yeah.
See you.
So Ash, there is one other important event today. So it's
Yes, so far.
Birthday also today.
All right.
So he's 5 years old today. So the 5 years baby is going to the cake cutting. So please.
What a great team.
In that room, decades of collected combined experience. So we are so delighted and honored to have this incredible team.
Yeah.
And you don't know how much they care about you. As much as you do about yourself and about your business, about your life, they do care, and their work is shown. They're just with a few words, but a lot of action. Look at them. Anytime you want them, they're available. They had a surgery, they'll show up. They had an accident, no problem. Whatever the situation is, we just had 17 cases in the last couple of days of our COVID. So our prayers to all those who are infected. I just can't thank you enough. And I'm excited to hear more from our panelists. But if you have something else you want to say, Manasa, Venkat, anyone from the managers, please take it away.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. You've been supporting us like anything, and definitely I wanted to communicate one thing that on behalf of Hyderabad, this year is going to be one of the most memorable year, and you will see more and more products will be delivered this year. And we as a OnPassive, as a team, we don't. We are all going to remember this year for the life.
This is a big gun too today, so I don't know. more to come, we'll see. That alone is a breathtaking application. It's definitely a game changer, so I appreciate that. And it's not gonna take 3 years, it's not gonna take 1 year, it's not gonna take probably a month until we see the next one. I think it's a matter of days until we see another product. Thank you very much. Yes, and the other one is another game changer, but it's more sophisticated, it's more, it's smaller in the size, but bigger in the impact and market cap. That's what matters to you.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, Hyderabad. Incredible work. So
Yeah.
proud of you. Cannot thank you enough. Take care. We'll see you on the next delivery. We have a big family, so many good babies. They're good looking. All right. And I feel, I just want to take your input. Do I deserve to get a copy of OSTAF? Do I look a boss? Can I get one?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Come on. Okay.
I cannot wait to be just depending on that, just to put my faith and trust in that, because I'm tired of all the other different applications. So as of today, we completed this application. By the way, in a couple of months, just roughly a few weeks down the road, it's just going to get bigger, better, more. We didn't even talk about CCTV integration, that is a camera integration from the whole world. You can integrate existing applications, feed them into your platform, see it from any device, all right? And just watch your business. CCTV, first time it's integrated with HR management system. Biometric, facial recognition, what Debbie talked about, is all in one place. So just wait, buckle up, a couple more weeks. It's not going to look the same. It's going to look even bigger, and much more valuable. So this will continue to evolve as we go. By the time more and more businesses will use it, it just will be out flooding the market. All right. So way to go. Have a good one, Hyderabad. So proud of you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. On behalf of all the founders here in Boston and across the globe watching today, we want to thank you, team, for all of the hard work and what you've done to bring this to fruition, and especially to our CEO, Ash Mufareh, who had the vision, did not stop, do it or die, to provide the right solutions that have value to them, to the globe, so that people can save time, work smarter, and be better, and be a little bit better in their lives every day. We appreciate it, Ash, for your sticking with this and making it come to fruition, and I'm excited to play around with it. Yeah. So I think we're just going to hear a few words from Debbie Principe, and then Julie, if you want to take over, and we can hear from the panelists. But thank you, Hyderabad. We appreciate you. Go get some rest.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Debbie, what do you think?
Again, I'm blown away, guys. Just, thoughts, additional thoughts. I can't even imagine the savings for companies implementing this. Susie, I think about, our old company and the money that we spent on training, right? A system like this that is so easy to use. I cannot imagine the savings. It's exciting. It's crazy exciting. And then, my other thought, just the ability for managers to do so much themselves without needing a huge IT department to support them. Huge, again, time savers, money savers. It's a home run. This is a home run.
Well, thank you, Debbie. You brought up some great points. We appreciate your time, giving us your feedback. I totally respect everything that you said and your input. And I know Ash is glad that you were able to join us today. We really appreciate it. So next, I think, Julie, you're going to take over and go through some panelists who want to share their thoughts as well. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Mr. Ash and the tech team.
From India to Connecticut to California, Boston, California, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ash and the tech team in Hyderabad. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from California. I am so excited to be here today. O-Staff is a very powerful product, and I'm loving it. Just sitting here watching what is going on in front of me today, really, truly witness that. If you are the business owner, when you use O-Staff, you will be happier. Your employers, your managers will be happier. And at the end of the day, more productions and more team relationship will be built together. And at the end of the day, as a business owner, you will love it as much, and your energy and effort will be able to care for your employee as well. Not so much on the products and the tool itself, but at the end of the day, if you care for your employees, the production will be higher and the team would be more effective. What do you think, Michael? Michael William, what do you think?
Michael Williams in from Canada, hashtag we the North. My family and I, we're very proud to be on Passive, Julie. The last business we will ever need. What we witnessed today is revolutionary. Now companies will be able to reinvent their business with O-Staff, powered by OnPassive. Simply the best next generation human resource management solution infused with artificial intelligence. O-Staff will improve companies' productivity and efficiency, ultimately saving businesses a lot of money. And when you can save companies money, that will put money in your pocket. And this is only one product powered by OnPassive. So think of the possibilities. So well done, Ash Mufarah and family. Well done, tech team and all the staff. Well done, all founders. Well done, OnPassive.
Thank you, Michael. What about you, Marty? What do you think?
Holy moly, right? Holy moly. I want to tell you, I'm not an expert on that type of staffing, but I have worked for Fortune 500 companies. And one of their main goals is to save time and money. And their biggest assets are employees. With this O-Staff, even me, can see that the time that will be saved and the money that will be saved, the company can actually focus on the employees, the biggest asset of their company. And I think that is priceless. And even if I was one of those 3 blind mice, I can see how big this is and the impact is going to blow people away. I'm truly proud to be part of this. And like I said, I work for Fortune 500 companies, and I have never, ever worked for anybody better than the tech team and the CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marty. Chris Johnson, where are you? Would love to hear from you, Chris.
I am here in Michigan. My name is Chris Johnson, and I'm pretty fired up because Ash got me really fired up here showing us this stuff. And I think about when I had a bunch of notes I wrote down, and after I seen the reaction on Debbie and my sister Susie's face, what they went through with 32 years in the auto industry, and what's the worst thing for us when we go to work is that stress. So what I'm seeing here is lots of money savings with this product, but I'm looking at it different. I'm seeing health issues getting better because you're not stressed. When we're stressed, we think bad, we feel bad, we act bad. I see this, I'm gonna give it a new name, Ash. Yep, staff, but I think what you just designed here is the fountain of youth for all businesses, because I think it's gonna, barbershops get ready, because the people that lost their hair in these businesses because they were so stressed, it's gonna grow back and it's gonna be beautiful. Hyderabad, Ash Mafar and the family, wow. All I can say is wow. And I'm really fired up to see the world change in business because of staff. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Chris. Love it. How about Charles Osong? Charles.
Hello, Julie. Hello, Ash. Hello, the tech team, Hyderabad. This is exciting, right, guys? We talk about integration, like single sign-on. We have all these different products, right? Old Staff, Old Academy, all of these different products. But guess what I just witnessed today? Integration within integration, right? So we have performance eval, we have payroll, we have timekeeping. These are all different big applications on their own, now integrated into Old Staff. I could imagine when I used to be back in the corporate world, those performance evals, guess what? We paid a third-party company to come in, bring their application software so we can work on them. Now we've got everything in one place, my friends. This is huge. If we were to stop right here, I think Passive, we are done. But guess what? Like Ash says, we've got more to go. Okay, so every day is just amazing. Guys, let's savor the moment. I'm going to let Mr. Redfern, my good friend, tell us what he thinks about this big Old Staff launch today.
Thank you, Charles. Red, you are.
Thanks very much, Charles. And do you know something? Redfern here from the UK. If Staff is going to make my hair grow back, I am signing up right now, Chris Johnson. That's for sure. What a fantastic presentation we have just witnessed here today. It is a huge product that we have seen. This isn't just an existing shell of an HR product that we have taken and just revamped and thrown it back out there. This has been handcrafted. It's been built by our amazing tech team in Hyderabad. We've designed it with all the best modern technology and integrated it with our own AI software. It's visually dynamic, as we can see, super easy to use. It's delivering a complete human resource platform for any size business, whether you're 5 people or 500 or 5,000. This fits every business. It will automate your workload in an organized and professional manner, and it comes in at a much lower price point. And that's going to free up all of the day-to-day time-consuming roles that everyone hates doing. Quite frankly, the companies will love this product because it's nothing like they have ever seen before or experienced. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to start using it myself. Back over to you, Julie. Got it right.
Thank you, Red. What about Bill Williams? Are you in the house? Would love to hear from you.
Hey, Julie. Yes, this is Dr. Bill Williams in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a dentist of 46 years. More importantly, for this purpose, I'm a business coach. I've been teaching dentists how to be more productive. And this staff has really resonated with me in how I used to help people grow their business, including mine. Recruitment, selection, and appraisal management are some of the areas that you can create a difference in a work team that will help them grow. And so what I found was what's in this program, this platform, the use of KPI, the use of metrics. I used to do a lot of management by numbers when I would help grow a team. Well, I represent 30 million doctors around the world, and they're small businesses mostly. Most doctors just have a small office, 5 to 20 employees. This will put those small offices and other small businesses on par with the larger businesses to be able to have automated management. I think we got a winner here. I think the people that see this and start using it to select and train and hire 10s to run their businesses, they're going to actually be able to keep their 10s being the top employees, because this is going to revolutionize how we can work together as a team to build businesses bigger and bigger. So thanks for everything that you've done, Hyderabad. Thanks for everything you've done, Ash. This is a marvelous product.
Thank you, Dr. Bill. Niraj, I believe you are in the house.
Yep. Thank you, Julie, for this opportunity, and thank you, Ash, for this opportunity. So, first of all, my first conclusion is data analysis. There's an amazing, like I just saw that you can create amazing reports. And this reports will help us to solve a lot of problems that HR people face. So that is the first point. Second is the integration. Especially I was talking about chatbots, but not only chatbots, you just told us the tools that are going to be integrated with OStuff. So that is amazing. Third one is automation. A lot of HR people, they will require to do now less paperwork, and most of the processes will be automated. Next one is better recruitment. You would be able to recruit better with OStuff. Next is performance management. Your performance, as Susie mentioned, it is very, very integral part of HR, and performance giving feedback is very important, and that's why OStuff will play a very important role. Next is the employee retention and internal mobility. The process for that in OStuff is also very simple, and I'm sure it is going to be very useful. Apart from that, I also like the multi-currency, which will be very useful. And lastly, the $19.96 billion market cap, which is going to rise to 24.30 billion. So guys, I just love it. And I'm sorry I don't have a business, but seeing OStuff, I think that I should start my own business and have OStuff. Thank you very much.
That is so right, Niraj. Thank you so much. Mohammed Kamal, I believe you are in the house. Please unmute your mic.
Yes, Julie. Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. This is Mohammed Kamal from Dubai, UAE. And really, I am very excited about what we saw today. And I am a big believer about what we say. The more you learn, the more you earn. And how you will learn more, it's about that training. And I love the way about all stuff about the training. And as I am responsible for the training in my company, we are doing every year training assessments and the training metrics and the training need assessment for all the employees. And I know how the stress we are facing and the difficult times to specify every training for every employee. But when we have a fully automated OStuff that can gather all the information and helping us to put the training assessments and training metrics for all the employees in the companies. This is a very excited. It's really a game changer that can change everything in the world. Really, I love it so much, and we are very appreciated for Mr. Ash and the all Hyderabad team for all the hard work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed. What about Mahfouz? Mahfouz, you are in the house, I believe.
Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. This is Mahfouz from Bangladesh. It's really a great, it's an amazing product. I am just blown away. Out a product, I think I can say OStuff can be the synonym of HRM. Just simply, OStuff can be the synonym of HRM. And of course, it's a revolutionary product. Time will be effectively managed, and of course the employer will get a time freedom and money freedom. And the most important thing to me is that the transparency will be there from top to bottom, as employer will get that access to take over and will access to monitor very closely through OStuff. And of course, in the COVID-19 situation, all we are aware about COVID-19 and a CCTV camera that will help us to ensure our biometric attendance without any touch. Okay, that's the beauty. And I especially thankful to our CEO, my beloved CEO, Ashmo Porar, of course, the high-tech team from Hyderabad, those who had a great effort to make this revolutionary product. Thank you. And especially today, I want to salute the high-tech team from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mahfouz. So good to see you. How about Gusmender? Gusmender, I believe you are in the house.
Yes, Julie, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm so excited as always and fired up. And Ash, thank you very much. You have done it. And really, I appreciate all the work done by our tech team at Hyderabad. And I must say one thing today, that all the business owners around this world and all the HR managers around this world, your life is going to get very, very easy with OSTAF. The revolutionary product which we have just seen is features, its integration with so many things. I think the facial recognition and mostly it will be a mobile friendly also, and all the attendance and everything. I mean, everything in single login, which I don't think this much of value any software or anything has been ever created. I know two of my friends, they are HR managers, and how stressed out they are every like 15 days or 20 days or 1 month when they prepare all the attendance and all their payrolls and everything. You know, the amount of stress they go through every 15-20 days. I think with OSTAF, their life is going to be much easier. They will feel their productivity be much more higher, I think. And thank you, Ash, for creating such a wonderful product, and our tech team in Hyderabad with such a patience. Patiently they have created this product, and we are definitely going to rule this world in HR field, I think, because as you have told, the market capitalization of this HR product itself is growing by demand, and by 2025, so somewhere around 25 billion. And I'm pretty sure that out of this 25 billion, lots of billions are going to come into on-passive way. So thank you, Ash. Thank you, tech team at Hyderabad. I'm so excited. OSTAF, you rock it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gusmender. I would love to hear from Mike Ellis. Mike, are you in the house?
It's probably on the floor.
Mike, please pick yourself up from the floor. We'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get back with Mike in a little bit. All right, Dan Street, I would love to hear from you, Dan.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Street. I'm from Colorado. And thank you, Ash, and everybody in Boston and Hyderabad for just an amazing and very professional presentation of OSTAF. Now, most of us aren't really familiar with the inner workings of human resources, but I know from personal experience that it's extremely important for us to have this department working without any glitches. I had a 30-year career in the, and I worked a 30-year career for a global medical device company. It was very important for me as an employee to have accurate, updated information for my payroll and all my benefits. And one of the issues I continually faced was communication with the right person in HR, and to be able to accurately make the changes if I needed to, changes and updates, and just someone to communicate with. And after watching this presentation of OSTAF, it is without a doubt the best human resource management system on the planet. It addresses those communication issues, it streamlines them, it's seamless. And I know that this will be well received all over the world, no matter what size the company. So, and the fact that it's AI driven, well, it puts it in a league of its own. So it'll save time and improve communication and admin with every employee. I know many doctors who have huge overheads and struggle with huge overheads in their business and the cost savings. They would be thrilled to see the cost savings of this product, and I can't wait to share it with them. So thank you again. Absolutely amazing product, and I'm excited.
Thank you, Dan. I would love to hear from Lynn Nakamoto.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited about OStaff. I think it's a superior product. You know, it's AI embedded, automated, scalable, no usage limit with flat rate pricing. So what does this all mean to the world? It means that we have a superior product offered at the highest value with the lowest pricing. The world will come to us for OStaff. Watch out, world. Here comes OStaff.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Ron Hubert. Ron, are you in the house?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm so excited about this. When I became a founder, Ash, when you first presented this, I was so proud to become a founder and see what was going on. But you have upped the game at least 1,000% from my feeling towards OnPassive. And I've been in businesses before. I've seen many HR products. This takes the cake. This takes the cake, buddy. You have the rumble that you feel outside. That is not an earthquake, okay? That is the rumble of OnPassive going to the world, my friend. Congratulations, and I'm so happy to be here with you on this mission.
Thank you, Ron. As everyone are speaking today, you know, those little dots right next to our OStaff logo do speak the big, right? The big picture, because every time we click on those dots, there are so many products integrated into one product. It's the most beautiful thing that Mr. Ash here and the tech team behind the scene. I am so excited to actually bring on Key Window. Would love to hear from you, Key.
Thanks, Julie. Yeah, Ash, I think you knocked this one out of the park. Thanks to the staff and Hybridad for bringing your vision to a reality. I'm coming from Goldsboro, North Carolina. I'm on the East Coast of the United States. I'm in healthcare. I've been in healthcare for 32 years. I'm on the front lines of taking care of people that get COVID, and we're going into our third year. I put people on life support, put a tube down your airway and put you on a ventilator, and we do our best to keep you alive. What I get out of OStaff is something that I don't think anybody is thinking about. I go to many secure areas within a hospital. I get called to L&D, labor and delivery rooms. I get called for that baby that's going to need to be resuscitated and put on ventilation. To get into access to those areas of the hospital, most of the time we use a card reader or a badge. I have actually experienced my badge not to work. I've experienced my badge not working after going to MRI because the magnetic the magnets of the MRI machine deleted the strip on my badge because I forgot to not take it off when I put on all my garb. So OStaff and facial recognitions, I think for businesses that have high security to protect areas of their proprietary information or to protect patients within the hospitals. And one of the biggest areas is the L&D and the baby wards that we really, those are high lockdown secure areas. So with the facial recognition designed in OStaff, where I don't have to touch anything, I don't have to swipe a card reader, I don't have to do anything, just my facial recognition gives me access to that area. And I also think that not having to touch a time clock will actually help to decrease the spread of COVID. I believe firmly that what we touch and what we do with our hands to mouth is how a lot of this infection gets passed on. So to be able to wipe that out, not touch a clock that another 3,000 employees have touched is good news to me. So
kudos, congratulations, and thank you, Hybrid Ad staff, for all your heartless, endless work of helping us get to where we want to be. Take my hat off to you guys. Awesome.
Thank you, Key. Jeffrey Morlock, I see you are in the room. Would love to hear from you.
Oh, wow, man. Talk about being jazzed up and ready to rock and roll. This thing is really I mean, we knew this was coming, but it's still a bit overwhelming. You know, I absolutely love that OStaff is different. It's absolutely, it's modern, it's new age, it's AI driven, and it's unlimited. And that's an on-passive theme, incidentally. You know, the connectivity of it all, the streamability. I love that it's absolutely personalized and it's fully scalable. And I love too that it's got its own email solution within it. So you don't even have to get outside. You don't have to exit the platform. I love the fact that it's got voice search, or the employees can search for holidays and schedules, or leaves and vacations, and a whole lot more. I love the revolutionary features they talked about. Some of them are first in the industry, right? Background checks, contactless facial recognition, those sorts of things. I love the fact that it empowers businesses to automate the day-to-day processes of HR. And that includes things like, you know, recruitment and retention and payroll, and even policy and regulation management. It's all seamlessly integrated, right? And I love that he always over-delivers. Mr. Mufareh over-delivers, and this is no different in that they are already exceeding the industry standards of the best practices. So this is truly an exciting one-stop, set it and forget it, next generation solution. My hat is off to you, Mr. Mufareh. Thank you, tech team. Thank you, everybody that had any part in this, because I'm jazzed up and it's making my life better just being here. Thank you.
Absolutely, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. As a reminder, panelists, when you are speaking, please state your name and where you are from. Would be lovely to hear where you're from as well. Daryl Cook, you are in the house. So good to see you. Please.
Hey, thanks a lot, Julie. I'm Daryl Cook. I'm from New York State in the United States, but I'm reporting from sunny Bahamas. 2 weeks ago, they said I had COVID. Yeah, I got to stay here 2 more weeks. Well, anyways, I can't say this off the top of my head, but Hyderabad, Mr. Mufareh, you have just changed the world for every educator, because every educator, most people don't realize, they are a manager. And here's some of the things that I just put out. This magnificent tool, simple, clean, and fresh. I don't know what customer or school would not be pleased. And coming from that education field, think of what OStaff will do. It's going to provide every public and private institution the most up-to-date technology and data management, saving hours of manual labor of inputting repetitive student and employee data. And think about these. Security with facial recognition, as Jeffrey just said, attendance and record keeping from multiple campuses, security, and how about teacher performance reviews every year? That's a lot of data. Continuing education and certification goals. Awesome. I love that little feature in there. Every teacher every day is dealing with substitute needs now that we have on campus and off campus. Think about the student portfolio transfers year to year. All of this data in one simple form. I'm telling you, you just changed the world for the educators. Thank you, Hyderabad, Mr. Mufareh. And wow, everything we get to have as founders, woo, rock it.
Absolutely love it, Daryl. Thank you so much. Janet Butler, so good to hear from you, Janet.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Julie. And yes, Ash, I'm calling here from the Bahamas. I actually live here. Daryl got stuck here visiting, but this is home for me. I just want to say I am an HR manager. I'm currently an HR manager. And from what I see here, it is absolutely beautiful. It's clean, it's sleek. I'm really impressed with how easy it is to use and navigate between all of the features. And yeah, you've covered them all. I can't think of anything that's missing. So congrats on that. Also, what I am really most excited about is the way that it's going to be, you can easily transition to the other OnPassive product tools that all organizations need to run their businesses. Everything's on one platform. And this, I believe, solves one of the biggest challenges that me and others in HR have, is employees actually engaging with the HR platform. So, you know, that's great. So I really believe that that's going to increase engagement with employees, which is going to just scale everybody up and get everybody on one page. So that's my big takeaway. Great job. Thanks so much. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you, Janet. That's very lovely. I see Mike Ellis is back in the house. Mike, would love to hear from you, Mike.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks, Julie. I got booted offline for just a second. I'm Mike Ellis from Colorado. And as I come on and listen to Ash and the tech teams in Hyderabad, I already know you're brilliant, Ash. I already know that the tech team is brilliant. So I wasn't surprised when you showed us OStaff. Absolutely an awesome product. But the real people that really impacted me today are Susie and Debbie and Daryl and Janet, people that actually use these products in the real world and see what's in front of them, and they are pumped. They understand what's going to be happening very, very quickly. And as I look at OStaff, my focus always goes to the founders of Unpassive. And if you understand OStaff, one product, a $20 billion niche, and what Unpassive is going to be doing with this one product, I believe we're going to take the majority of the market in the world, and then what that's going to be doing to your bottom line. This is one product. I could quit right now. OStaff, I don't need anything else, Ash. OStaff will take me to the moon. I don't need anything else. One product of Unpassive, $20 billion market. Believe me, you guys haven't seen anything yet. Again, this is the brilliance of Ash Mufareh, the tech team, and then the founding members coming together, working together. This thing is going to be awesome. Thanks, Ash. You did a great job as usual. And again, I won't sleep today.
Thank you so much, Mike Ellis. Good to see you. I see Milo Davis is in the house. Milo, if you could please unmute your mic.
Hey, Julie, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. What a great day. And I'm just blown away, Ash, by what you and the Hyderabad team has delivered today. And I'm just so excited about everything that OStaff is. My mom used to have a quote whenever she thought something was the best it could be. She would say, son, she said, and she would say, son, if OStaff don't have it, you just don't need it. You know, and that's kind of the way I feel, man. Everything is in OStaff that you could possibly ever need. You know, from the process, you know, the processes that we go through in the businesses, making sure employee manuals are in place, you know, all of that. And when you think about retention of employees, one of the main reasons people quit is because they feel underappreciated. How cool is this that the CEO and the manager and everyone knows the birthday, knows the anniversary, knows what's going on? They will be able to send out a note. If a group does well, they'll be able to send out a note and say, hey, good job, team. You know, and I think that is a great thing. But there are so many things, from the import buttons, which makes it so simple, to the export buttons. Who can believe 3 of them? Man, you can do it in Excel, CSV, or PDF. Those are big things. But anyway, my time's up. I got to go. It's great to be here with you guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, employees. Thank you, Hyderabad, everyone.
Thank you, Milo. I would love to hear from David Bacal. David. David from Papua New Guinea, would love to hear from you.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Thank you, Julie. I'm David Bacal. I'm calling from Papua New Guinea. And just witnessing what has just transpired and been shared to us, you know, Papua New Guinea, third world country, OStaff is going to bring it to the first world country, because every person, every business, every department that uses this will be on par, will come up. The technology is bringing us up to the same technology where every other people are using in the world. I am a banker, and I know this OSTAF product will change HR management systems in the banking system. And looking at my country, we have a public service department that is so cumbersome, and there's so much duplication. And what OSTAF will do will remove all the duplication. It will integrate every part of HR management into one place. It will save a lot of cost for the government. And I believe this is the product that I'm going to share with my public service department here in Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. What about you, Bobby Durag?
Thank you, Julie. Yeah, it's Bobby Durag here from London, UK. Wow, first and foremost, Ash, amazing. You know, you just keep over delivering, and you know, I'm so grateful to be a part of this incredible movement. And with regards to the tech team, I mean, their knowledge and the way they presented this incredible product. I mean, to call this OSTAF a product is actually doesn't give it justice. I mean, it's a movement with over 200 million plus businesses around the world with a 19-20 billion market value. I can't see any business that will not use this, and that's really mind-blowing. And it's going to give me another sleepless night for sure. I'm just so grateful to be here amongst you all, amongst my peers, and we're just all so blown away by what we've just seen. And this is, and you know, the way you press the three buttons and all the other products get integrated as well. I mean, it just gets better and better and better, and I'm just so incredibly overwhelmed by everything that I'm seeing here. I can't believe I'm actually here. I'm just so grateful, and it's we're going to be the hunted. You know, we're definitely going to be the hunted, and I can't see anyone in this world that will not need OnPassive, and we are the founders. Yeah, we are the founders of this incredible company, and I'm just so grateful to God that I'm here and a big part of it. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Thank you, Bobby. It's good to see you. You know what? We're looking forward to hear from Nancy Yangavi from Papua New Guinea. Nancy.
Good morning from Papua New Guinea. My name is Nancy Yangawi, and I'm coming to you from Port Moresby, the capital city of Papua New Guinea. Good morning to Boston, and also good morning to Hyderabad. Wow, we've just witnessed a groundbreaking product of a company that is looking at uplifting humanity at all levels of life. This OSTAF, you know what's going to happen to employees of different companies? Value will be given to them. They will feel the worth. They will feel valuable. They will see that their time has been, value has been given back to them. And I see today the launching of a new era for businesses around the world, governments around the world. We've seen a lot of corruption. We've seen a lot of corruption in the management level down. And I see on OSTAF is one of those key products that will have the power to eradicate corruption. OnPassive is the correction to corruption. That is who we are. And we're just, Mr. Ash Mufareh and your tech team in India, Hyderabad, thank you so much for what you have just put out on a global platform for businesses around the world. And we cannot thank you enough. For us founders, we just have another opportunity, and the value, the market cap of this product alone is just unbelievable. Now, the market cap right now is what? Almost $20 billion. And then we have all these other products that is integrated, that is going to work together with OSTAF. And they're coming in what? 10 billion, 20 billion? The market cap of OSTAF it is just over. It is over. It is out of this world, let me say. And so I am so grateful, and thank you to you, Mr. Ash, and your family, and your wonderful you know, very, very committed and passionate staff and tech team in Hyderabad. Thank you so much for what you bring to our platform and to the world. And I just want to say that I just came out from my first class in human resource management program, degree program. Thank you so much for giving me that empowerment. Love you all. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Up next, I would like to call on Aviva Barak. Aviva.
Hello, my name is Aviva Barak, and I'm from Israel, and I'm excited to be here so much. I'm excited to be a part of this amazing OwnPassive movement and this journey. As for all staff, after 30 years in my travel business as a travel manager, I know that the heart of any company, any business, it's the employees, the people. And we notice here for something huge for any company, any business, and it's marvelous. Therefore, I think that I'm sure that this product is huge for any business. I felt like I was entered to a garden of heaven, and I just have to meet the first tree. I'm looking forward. I was amazed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Aviva. Up next, I would like to call on Ran Shahaf. Ran?
Yeah, shalom and good evening to everybody, founders around the world and leaders. My name is Ran Shahaf, and I'm from Israel too. First of all, I want to say that I'm super excited to be here and to wait from 2018 for such a remarkable result of what we saw today. So big applause to you, Ash, and the tech team in Hyderabad. Great job, excellent job. You know, I had a friend that told me once that if you will have everything you need near to your house, it will make you happy. This is a happiness. And our stuff is a revolution from any aspect. And in this product is like we see here a micro reflection of OwnPassive. Everything that HR needs in one product. This is the base of OwnPassive that gives a complete digital solution to businesses in one umbrella. And it is only one product from the huge arsenal of what OwnPassive has to give or to offer. This is a mind-blowing. OStaff will be a new age of automation technology to managing resources, and OwnPassive will be the platform for that. So Ash, as always, you are over-deliver, and you did it again. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, from all the community in Israel. Thank you.
Thank you, Ran. Good to see you. I do see Nicole King is in the house. Nicole, would love to hear from you.
Hi, Julie. Thank you. My name is Nicole King from United States, and I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago. I am excited to join OwnPassive because I love what this company will do to help many businesses and women entrepreneurs as a one-stop shop for all their internet business solutions. And Mr. Ash and the team, now that I saw OStaff time management feature and the integration, this product will definitely reduce the daily tasks that HR management must perform. So all businesses will save time, and it will also mean that they will be saving money. So OStaff will definitely deliver more to companies all over the world and even in the Caribbean. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Good to see you. All right, up I see Andy Birds. Andy, are you in the house?
I am, Judy. Hi. Wow.
Sensational. Firstly, I really wanted to thank Ash and your entire team for the hard work and determination that you've all undertaken to bring this to fruition. And knowing that this is just the start is extremely exciting. And I'm very grateful to be a part of this this event this evening, and to be an amazing, very proud founder of this amazing company. I particularly love the KPIs and the goal setting and the review section that's built into OStuff. But I'm a numbers guy, so my mind's been racing about the potential marketplace of this for this product alone. But not only that, but the companies that I've been into to visit customers that would use this and increase their profits dramatically, and be able to use that profit saving or that money for other things that would benefit their staff as well. So this is phenomenal. You know, Susie mentioned you have to log in and log out of all of these other different products, but having everything under one roof is just amazing. So I think I've made a list so far of over 90 companies that I know that could save thousands by taking advantage of this. And knowing that this is just the first product is actually mind-blowing. As Michael Williams said, this is the last business we'll ever need. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Andy. Good to hear from you. I am sending the mic back to our dear friend Angie Han in Germany.
Hi, Julie. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Angie Han from Germany. What a historical day. I worked a lot of years in the HR sector, especially with payroll and for a big global bank. Can you imagine that we used 5 till 10 tools to have only some of the features of what we have just seen in our stuff? And they were not compatible. They're with each other, not even talking about the costs. The payroll management features blow me absolutely away. So the interlocking, the structure and connection between every single feature is just, it's unbelievable. I can't wait to get it in my fingers and to use it. So for me, OStuff is pure gold, and I believe it will be one of the main reasons for companies to enter on the OnPassive universe, and the key to conquer the global market as a new game changer. We have to imagine that every company with staff needs HR tools, no matter which size. So these massive and yes, limitless features in one tool with all the advantages will be a giant magnet for every company on the global market. So it's a beautiful diamond. Thank you so much, Ash and the tech team.
Yay! Thank you, Angie. Good to see you. Let's go from Germany back to the US, where John White is. John White, would love to hear from you.
Yes, I'm John White from Stone Mountain, Georgia, USA. And I'd like to thank Mr. Mafara, his family, and the technical team from Hyderabad. Now, this OStuff is a human resources tool. It's a software. But what I like to talk about is the human relations that are going to be improved, because the people who are working those particular systems aren't happy. But we're happy here because we know OStuff is going to work. So what this does is that it improves people's relationships. You see, companies are made of people. And when you have people who are coming to their home and say, "Wow, I did a great job, man. That OStuff is an incredible tool." It's going to increase the love that people have for each other. Families are going to be reunited. Mr. Mafara knows what he's talking about and what he's done. See, what he's done is this. He's come with this OStuff that's going to open the hearts of people all over the world. That's why he's a marketing genius, because with OStuff's reputation and the way our staff is tailored and how great it is, it's just going to open a floodgate to all the rest of the products that OnPassive has. a genius, Mr. Mufara. You are a marketing genius, and I thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, John. Good to see you here. Let's travel to Australia, to Narelle Walker. Narelle.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name's Narelle Walcon and I'm from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. What an honor to be here today. What an honor to see the launch of OStaff. And again, as many of you have said, the beginning. But I tell you what, over here in Australia, we felt that internet earthquake and it's shaking us over here. You know, it's going to change the lives of so many, change the lives of those in business, give them back a life, you know, where business does no longer control. You know, I worked very hard in small business. And what I want to say is most small businesses don't have programs. We have to do it all ourselves, handwritten mostly. You know, because we can't afford to do that sort of thing. Now we have that availability available to a lot of small businesses as well, not just medium or large or organizations, but to those that are out there every day, you know, putting it out there, going to work and working their bums off, so to speak. Sorry. I do want to say what I saw from Mr. Ash Mufareh was the fact that when those 9 squares were opened up, he was like a child on Christmas Day. And this is your business. This is what you created, Ash, you know, but when you opened or they opened those 9 boxes and your face lit up like a kid getting that bright red bike on Christmas Day, that touched my heart. That really touched my heart. And I know each and every one of us here know that we see your vision and we want to carry that into the future. We want to see that happen for so many. One of the things is, I just read a quote from you, Ash, and it says, on Passive, building the future together. That's what we are all doing here together. We're building a future together. OStaff is amazing. I see so many that is going to help, you know, so thank you for allowing me to be here to speak today, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Narelle. Let's go from Australia to Tanya Montenegro, I believe. Tanya, you are in the house?
Yes, thank you, Julie. Hello, everyone. My name is Tanya Karađinović, and I'm from Montenegro, a small country in Europe. I feel very honored to be here today at this event. And I am not a techie person, and I am not I can't fully understand the revolutionary step that we are doing with OStaff, but I was just in naive looking at all those value put together. So many features and options, countless, endless, incredible. I really think that OStaff will be a great big hit on the market. And I will add something to what Narelle just said about Ash and his way of seeing that, and it's so heartwarming to see how proud is he of the work the team in Hyderabad has done. It's really great to see it, and I thank you, Ash, for everything, and thank to the team in Hyderabad in crafting this diamond. I really think this will be one of our diamonds. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Tanya. Let's go from Montenegro back to my hometown in California. We have Terry Thompson. Terry, so good to see you here. Please unmute your mic.
Hi, Julie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here, to be able to celebrate this grand event with all of you. As a previous business owner myself and manager of several businesses, I would have done anything to have a tool like OStaff. But you know what? It's not about the past. It's what's here today, now, and in the future. And I'm so excited. I just think the timing could not be better. And I'm a big believer that timing is everything, because who here, with all of us actually, would have ever thought we would be experiencing what we have in the last couple years? It's happened in history, it's happening now, and it will happen in the future. Change is constant. And I truly believe that the tools in the OStaff arsenal are going to help. They're flexible. They're going to help with the changes. I feel that they were built to accommodate change. And so I'm super excited. I feel that it's going to ultimately bring business owners a huge benefit, which is peace of mind. And I can't wait to get out there to share this and help businesses globally. Thank you. I'm so honored. And thank you, tech team, Mr. Ash Mufareh, Julie, and everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terry. Good to see you here. Let's go from my hometown to Michigan in the US. Peter Surur, good to see you here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Peter Surur from Detroit, Michigan. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Mr. Ash and the tech team and your family for the hours that you put into this. And what a wonderful and exciting things to see here in OStaff. You know, I work for a major automotive company. It's a global company, one of the big three. I don't want to need to mention their name. You know, when we were taking attendance and leave, you know, of absence or anything like this, we were used to do a lot of paperwork and running around to different management for approvals and all this stuff. All that will be eliminated with one platform with everything, the payroll, the employees' performance report. That is amazing. It's just like incredible. And I just appreciated how much the company is going to be able to save time and money with this platform. And also integrated with OStaff, 10 different products in it. That is just incredible. It's never been seen before in anything out there. So thank you again, the tech team. Thank you, Mr. Ash. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Peter. Good to see you here as well. Let's travel to the Cameroon where Hawa Bakun is. Hawa, good to see you here.
Je vais parler. Good evening, everybody. My dear Julie, good to see you. I am not calling from Cameroon, but from Dakar in Senegal. Okay, and it is in West Africa, but indeed I am a proud African woman. So I speak also for all Africans, because what is said here, I'm not going to repeat. Okay, we have something that is a game changer, never seen before, because we are now used to what Ash Mufareh is telling. He's doing what he's telling, and he's telling what he's doing, and he's over delivering. So now, what I have to, let's say, to highlight is that we Africans are not left behind, because we have inherited from a colonialist administration, and everything is a lot of red tape in administration. It is quite cumbersome. I worked in foreign affairs, and I know how everything works. Everything is recorded on the paper, and people write down, you can say 2 hours or 3 hours writing down whatever has to be recorded. So you see that we're gonna gain time, and we're gonna have more time for our families. I remember one day, Ash was saying that artificial intelligence is not replacing people, it's helping us. So the machine is taking over, but the machine is taking over in the way that we want it to take over. It takes over, but we are going to monitor the machine so that we're going to have more time for our families, more time for leisure, more time to interact. And with all this money that we're going to have as founders, we're going to meet, interact, come to Senegal, go to Cameroon, and go to California, who knows? So I think that is the most important thing that we have to mention. No company can do without all staff, be it a small or a big company. You know, when you see in town halls, when you see in healthcare facilities, in NGOs, governments, companies, organizations, even United Nations, everything, it's a lot of red tape and people don't finalize the work. So I think this is a game changer. And again, what I have to say, we are the big winners. We, third world countries, we are the big winners because we are building the future together, but usually we are left behind. But here we are involved in the movement because everybody can afford to be a founder, just as Ash used to say, just to say yes. And we say yes in Africa. Thank you so much, Mr. Ash, for over-delivering. We are really grateful.
Thank you, Hawa, so much for being here. Let's go from Senegal to the US and let's stop at John Barilla in New York. John.
Hi, everybody. My name is John Barilla from New York City. And I won't try to outdo all these incredible comments here because there's some knowledgeable people saying some things about OSTAF and what it takes to be in human resources. But I will say that my sister just recently retired from a major US company in Atlanta, and she was head of their human resources department. And from conversations with her, I know that this kind of a platform, I'll just say simply, just the integration alone and the one-stop shop, so to speak, the one place that you can do everything for a human resources person, oh, it's going to be incredible. She would have loved this. And I've spoken to her a little bit about some of this, about what we have, and she's pretty impressed without even seeing what we saw today. So that's all I'll say. It's great. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, tech team in India. Wonderful stuff.
Thank you, John. Let's go from where John is, New York in the US. Let's go to Bawaha, to Xavier Farid. Xavier, you are up next.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. This is Zaver Jafri from Barwaha, India. Zaver, Z-A-V-E-R, Zaver, J-A-F-R-I, Jafri. So thank you very much. And OSTAF, this is amazing product, no doubt. And thank you, Ash sir. Ash sir also is very wonderful. And OSTAF very wonderful. And On Passive is very wonderful, no doubt. This is amazing, and this is a wonderful, and just wonderful. And definitely, as sir, one day On Passive will become a world biggest company, no doubt. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Xavier. It's good to see you. Let's travel from Bawaha to Oliver Fonte. I believe he is in Maryland, USA.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I want to say thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you to the tech team in Hyderabad, Mr. Ash. You are going to be one of the case study in all the universities on this planet Earth. In fact, what you've done, in fact, what can appreciate you. But OSTAF you've taken OSTAF to a different level. I am Oliver Fonte, calling from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. And as an IT executive, what really blew my mind is the appraisal section. You know, for the executive to appraise, or the manager to appraise their staff, that section is wonderful. You know, it's just click, and you go. Then the other part also, I'm seeing all the CEOs, most of the CEOs all over the world, they are going to refer OSTAF to their colleagues. That because OSTAF is a tool that, in fact, anybody can manage, and it has easy up things in the organization. Then the dashboard also, the dashboard is unspeakable. The dashboard is unspeakable, that you can manage, managers can manage their time, manage whatever they want to manage with their employees. Then it's unlimited. It's unlimited, no licenses. Companies, it's cost effective. Companies are going to in fact, companies are going to pay for it, buy it, use it for more value and lesser cost. So, and then the other one also that I look at is going to be, they are going to customize it according to the company. This is mind blowing. Mr. Ash Mufarah and your family, I say thank you, and God continue to bless you.
Thank you so much, Oliver. Let's go from Maryland back to California to Sherry Dursaway. Sherry, so good to see you here.
Yes, and thank you so much, Ash, and the team, the tech team. I'm Sherry Dursaway. I live in Southern California. I get the pleasure to be hanging out with Julie and Gwen and Terry. But the main thing I have about this OSTAF, I was just like, my heart was just pounding and pounding when it was waiting for it to come on. And when I saw it, I was just like so blessed, because I knew that Ash knew what he was doing. I have always known he knew what he and the staff were doing. And for this to help so many businesses, and it looks like it's so easy. So even if I open up my own business, I can simply do A, B, C, look at all the squares, colored squares, and just bam right into it. And not to mention that the face recognition, I used to own a gas station, and also to mention that the CCPP, I believe he called it, to see what your employees are doing or what your building is doing is incredible, because I used to own a gas station and I always had to take time out to drive down there, even in the middle of the night, to see what they were doing. And it wasn't an easy task. But the main thing I have to share with this is it's a drop the mic project. OSTAF is drop the mic, and for it is going to free up so many people's time, and time what they will be able to share with their family and will be able to help humanity. Maybe they just never had the time to share their valuable time because they're doing the other hard work, like, the paperwork and all that stuff, staff work and HR department. They will be able to have time now to go and share their time with charities or what have you. And that's what we're about, is helping humanity and correcting the corruption. That's all I have. Thank you, Ash, and the team and everybody. I appreciate you all, and I will continue to appreciate you all. And I'm definitely sharing the small business to small businesses, big business, and large business. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Let's travel from Southern California to Robin Noble in Canada. Robin, would like to hear from you.
Hello, everybody. This is Robin Noble in Toronto, Canada. And parts of my background were 20 years on board cruise ships. And while the benefits that have been mentioned here truly are applicable to the global offices, I do see a special niche for the crew pursers involved in scheduling staff and crew on the more than 300 cruise ships that will start sailing again very soon. In this presentation, our OSTAF is proving to be a state-of-the-art human resource management system that is efficient, streamlined, and cost-effective, scaled to businesses of all sizes around the world. It is one of the platforms in the OnPassive ecosystem, proving positive and providing positive shifts to our world. To come full circle, this is a really exciting time for businesses and OnPassive. Thank you, tech team, and thank you, Ash. My family are so proud and so blessed to be here with all of you. Stay safe and stay well.
Thank you so much, Robin. It is so lovely to hear from everyone around the world. As we all understand, OnPassive is made for everybody. And not only OnPassive, but the product that we are launching today, OSTAF, is made for everyone, every business owner. It doesn't matter where you are from. And I call in individual's name and the country where they are for a purpose, because OSTAF and OnPassive, it's made for everyone. Everywhere in the world, every business in the world will be able to use OSTAF and be able to run their business. It doesn't matter where they are. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mufarah. your entire family, the tech team, for your dedication, your commitment, and your love to everyone around the world. We are here because of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm sending it back to Mr. Ash and the team in Boston.
Susie McCray.
Okay.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. You couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better what you just said. Thank you, everybody from around the globe coming on, joining us, and those who spoke. We really appreciate it. And I got to tell you, he's real. Real. And he smells good. But after all this, but the way he and his family have welcomed us here, and just the consideration and the graciousness is like something I've never experienced in my life. And it's so comfortable to be around, so much fun, and what an exciting day this has been for all of us, because I think a lot of you weren't quite sure what this product was really going to be or do. And then after today and listening to all of these great people giving their testimonies, your head must be like exploding, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together now that, oh my goodness, this is bigger than anything you could have imagined. So I think a lot of people are pleasantly surprised, because this is something that's going to help so many businesses, and all of us know businesses and business people who need it. So on behalf of all of us here in Boston, we are so thrilled and grateful that we had the opportunity to be here live and be with Ash Mufareh, and we just appreciate you, Ash.
That was a good day. That was, and it's not done yet. I want to thank everybody who commented here, and those who chatted and will chat in the back office or on YouTube or any platform you may wish or hope. Anyway, the walk away of today's event. Number one, we did it. Number two, in Boston with Susie McCray.
That was the plan for a long time.
I even think it's better than we thought.
Oh, yeah.
It's an honest opinion. We didn't show you everything. I think Susie is right, because we noticed like our heads started to spin, and it's too big of a platform to be shown just in a brief event. The good news, we're going to continue showing that in the coming days, and do more training and practices, and every one of you will have access to it. You get to play with it. Nothing is complicated, self-explanatory. Just follow the flow, and you're not going to break it. So this is going to be fun. The reason we need to stop it, because we have more. We still want to move forward, and I agree with everyone who said, just when you click on that dashboard, on that twiddle on the top of the dashboard, and it opens a whole different world here. It's not a platform, not two, not five. Yeah, Peter said 10 as of now. Right. It's not done. This is mind-boggling. I have managed businesses, I still do. The time consumption, okay, the time consuming between a platform to another one, logging and up, distraction. This is going to allow even men to multitask. We're horrible at multitasking. So it will allow you to get more done. When you get more done in less time, it will increase your revenue. Your revenue is going to go up, but your expense and effort is the same. So we're increasing the value and keeping everything, like whatever we add to it now in the future is not going to affect your expenses. It's just mind-boggling. So we're proud, at least to say, this is not everything. There's more. We wish we had the time of our life to just continue that. I agree with everyone said, Mike and all of you, we could pause, just give us that and move on. But no, why compromise our dream? We're not gonna give up, we're not gonna quit until it's done. We continue the work, we go back at it, we walk the walk until we are done. And how much energy do we have? Okay. If we have to start from day one, like all over again, ready to do it, okay? Meaning we'll do it or die, and it's done. And we're almost there. We're like approaching the finish line. I am so honored to have a lot of people here, so many incredible friends and founders. I can't wait to see all of you at the very top.
Where your ears will
Where
pop.
your ears will pop. And they will pop. All right? No joke. If we say it, we're gonna walk the walk, okay? So this is outrageously, thrilling and exciting, and we haven't even begun. Nothing is going to stop us. We are unstoppable. All right, way to go. I thank you, everyone. We're gonna be back at it soon. We got some food to take care of now, and we'll see you on the next event. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Ash. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We do hope that you have a great day. Enjoy, and please go out there and share OSTAF. Good day, good night. Have a great evening if you are about to head to bed. Take care.
Good night, Julie. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you there in Mexico.